Welcome back to the Braehead Arena in Glasgow. World Series of Darts finals. Michael Smith against Mark Webster. Smith was the favourite, but Webster, with the break, has a 3-2 advantage. Tight game though, and he's just not able to shake off Smith at the moment, who's not throwing his best darts, Alan, but just about hanging on in there.
Well, it's difficult to think which of the two players will be happier going into that break 3-2, because Mark Webster really should have been more than 3-2 ahead. So Michael Smith will be thinking a little bit more positively, knowing that he's not really played yet, but he's only one leg behind.
96.
Not played too many times over the years, these two. In fact, only on 3 occasions on the Pro Tour. They've never had a televised match before.
44.
And it's 2-1 in Webster's favour, but the first two were back in 2011, and Smith won in February this year.
Yeah, two quality players
57.
for certainly different career paths so far. Michael with all of his ahead of him. Mark Webster,
96.
as we know, has been around for quite a few years.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, it's intriguing, this World Series, John. The culmination of the 5 events, you know, 2 in Australia, New Zealand, Dubai
85.
and Japan. Certainly only going to get bigger, isn't it? Global domination.
Certainly looks that way. Sports spreading across the planet.
96.
Events in Japan coming up, one in Shanghai.
Yeah, they love the darts down in Japan, been there myself.
Margaret Bar 152.
So 152 required for Webster. Can't be done on this occasion, but Smith not on a finish, so could do with a treble here. Good dart.
100.
Good solid throw there from Mark Webster. Just having just under 100.
136. Margaret Bar 52.
Well, this is kind of a must-take, you would fancy. Tops then, a couple of darts at it. Great stuff. Settles him down after the break. Away we go again, and maintaining his 2-leg advantage.
Yeah, he's carrying on in the right vein. Is Mark Webster playing solid, keeping his focus.
97.
He knows he's made a couple of small errors that's kept Michael Smith really in the game. But what he's doing, and doing correctly, is keeping his positive thoughts going into the next leg. The last leg has gone. Move on to the next one, and still performing very solid, moving forward, hopefully to the next round, where the winner will play on 4th game tonight against the legend himself, Mr. Barneveld.
Mark Webster got to the quarterfinals of the Grand Slam in Wolverhampton, beat Gary Anderson on the way 10-6. It's a good victory, showing, kind of emphasising what we've been saying about his return to form this year. Rematch against Barney Beckons.
56.
Yeah, played in that 3rd and 4th playoff, didn't he? After he'd beaten Phil Taylor, Mark Webster. Just looks happy all the way through the match. He's looked happy. You look at a video maybe from 6, 8, 10 months ago, it's a different story.
That's a good 3 and his first maximum.
Almost apologetic.
Often hits the maximums for fun, does Smith, one of the heaviest scorers in the game. 28 then, double 14 for 4-3, surely now.
Well, the 3 legs he's won, he's hit the double with the last dart. That one there, and 2 crucial double 5s, just keeps him hanging in there. Can Webster keep his cool,
99.
or can Michael Smith up the ante?
He's got to batter him with his best. More of this. Oh, great switch. Good as a maximum.
Yeah, 2 good visits, or 3 good visits from Michael Smith. The 180, finishing the leg, and then starting with a 177.
Needs to somehow break the throw, and he's going about it in a very impressive manner indeed. 140 to add to that 177 7 opener.
Well, there's no doubt whatsoever that Michael Smith has found his range. What can Webster do to hold on to his throw when he's getting all this thrown at him? He's left himself a decent finish, but Michael Smith should leave something pretty handy here. Something pretty handy, something very handy.
136.
Well, that's what we know he can do. It's been in the locker, but he's producing it now as the match reaching its closing stages. Great first dart. And he's found another for double 7. Oh, superb! Great check out. Webster only needs one more now. 122. He was under real pressure and a superb response.
50.
Well, without a shadow of a doubt, that is the shot of the day, in my view, because it would have got Smith back in the game if he hadn't have finished that 1-2-2. Went the 18 route, gave himself options, a single 18.
93.
With that second one would have left the ball, but hit the treble, and that double 7, cool as you like.
How much has that hurt Smith?
140.
Well, Smith,
Now,
as I said, he just upped his scoring, hadn't he?
Yeah.
Left himself handy.
It was the fact that we talked all through this game about the way Webster has been controlling his emotions and responding to the dictates of the game when under real pressure, and that was just a fantastic illustration.
Yeah, and Smith left himself 48 after them
97.
3 good visits after 9 darts. Only for Webster to step in for a 12.
Had an 11 dart finish earlier in the match.
96.
And getting good quality darts when it's needed.
Yeah, if you do analyse this at the end, and the end is yet to be seen,
56.
Michael Smith, if he does lose, will know that it's the bad start that's cost him.
Webster gets a big score here, a couple of trebles. It puts Smith under some pressure, but it's not happening.
Treble 18, lead 160.
93.
Oh, great last dart there from Mark Webster. Who can keep the cool?
100.
Well, 160 for the match.
160.
Big ask, but the way he's throwing, by no means impossible. 122 last visit. Not this time. Just trying to put the pressure on Smith. Treble needed now to leave 60.
60. Michael
Well,
requires
he may
58.
or may not get another shot in this leg. Webster. Only 1 dart left for Smith to save it. Save it he does.
Michael Smith.
Sighs a little bit wearily as he goes and pulls the darts out. Serving for the match then, Mark Webster.
Doesn't want to leave any opportunities for Michael
96.
Smith. Now that's okay with the first 3. Yeah, it's not a 140 or 180, but hitting one big treble when you're throwing first leaves your
58.
opponent having to score heavier.
And he didn't do so. Advantage remaining with Webster with the throw. And he can turn the screw now.
Remaining solid. Down for the 19s. Oh, great
137.
switch there from Mark Webster. Smith, all the work to do,
57.
and the work is not getting done.
It ain't happening. What, 268 then required for Webster for a place in the next round. Fine first dart, brilliant second. Crowd are waiting, and in it goes!
Yeah, appreciated from the crowd. The 4th of the match, the 3rd for Webster. What a great time to get one, despite only 140 from Michael Smith. 88 for Webster.
The pride of Denby, great first dart. 2 at tops for an 11 darter. Superb. And Mark Webster has come through a real test there against a man in form, Michael Smith, who couldn't really produce it. Mark Webster, though, a very solid performance indeed. A ton plus average and a 6-4 victory. He loved it.